a question on that case 3. Calculation of electrolysis involving number of mole. And we know that the formula is Q is equal to NQF, or Q is equal to mass of the molar mass times Q times F. Now let's look at this question. What quantity of electricity will liberate 0.125 mole of oxygen during the electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride? The problem here is that how can we know the charge of the element oxygen? We know that the number of electrons or the number of protons to form a single oxygen molecules is equal to 4. So definitely the charge of the element of oxygen is equal to 4. So anytime you are working with electrolysis involving oxygen, just remember that the charge of the element, the small letter q of oxygen, is always equal to 4. So from this question, let's solve this. We have from the formula on that case 3 is equal to Q is equal to NQF. Now we are expected to calculate the quantity of electricity, which is capital letter Q. So quantity of electricity, which is capital letter Q, is equal to number of mole of oxygen, and the number of mole of oxygen here then is 0.125 mole, then times charge of the element oxygen. So what is the charge of the element of oxygen, which is equal to 4? So times 4 times F, which is the 1 Faraday, and 1 Faraday is 96,500 coulomb. So the quantity of electricity, that is 0.125 times 4 times 96,500, which is 48,250 coulomb. 48,250 coulombs. Just remember that anytime you are working with calculation involving number of mole, just use this formula. Q is equal to NQF, while Q, which is the charge of element of oxygen, is always equal to